Good morning, family. Black Phoenix checking in. Just wanted to say something to you that I realized this morning. I'm an African American welder who lives his culture. And what I mean by that, I represent where I'm from, where I was raised, and I believe in growth as far as elevating my mind, um, elevating my spirit, keeping myself healthy. But my culture is something that I hold on to because I have watched others die for it. I have watched others um, be in the cotton fields. I have myself been personally in the cotton field because I'm from Arkansas, born and raised in Little Rock. Well, born in Little Rock and raised in Southeast in the cotton fields by the Delta, in the Delta, right by the Mississippi River. So um, I got a chance to experience some things, and my gold teeth, my beard, um, the way I carry myself, that's a part of my culture. And it's funny that when someone else come over here from another country and they represent their culture with their colors, with their piercings, with whatever, with their grammar, with their clothing, whatever the situation is, America has no problem with embracing them. This is look so and so. This is so and so neighborhood. This. But where is the African American um, neighborhood society that's really thriving other than Atlanta? We know Atlanta, it's black, we thrive there, but I'm talking about like, like the Tulsa um, situation that got bombed, the Black Wall Street, you know, and the other brother right now, Jay Morrison, who's actually building it back up. Um, but you don't really hear that. We don't really hear places where we can go there where it's just all our people. They cooking, they doing this. We supporting them as far as businesses. We thriving, you know, because they don't really like to see us, honestly, um, live out our culture. My personal opinion, I feel like when Dr. King got the segregation situation came, I think that was one of the worst things that happened for the black community as far as the small businesses and businesses, because it's like we stopped shopping with our own people. Like we felt like our people brand wasn't the top standard. We had to go with the standard, you know, the white American standard. You got to have this, be like this, and we didn't want to really shop with our people. So a lot of our businesses and moms and pops, they went down. They went out. We couldn't compete. And I have had people, other welders, plenty of them, other owners, look at me crazy when they see me because I'm an African American welder who lives my culture. I won't switch it up. I'm not changing it. They see me with my gold teeth. They like, I had one guy say, I didn't know how to take you at first. And I was like, man, what you mean? He said, because you come up, you got a Viking beard, you got some rapper gold teeth, and you say you a master at a white man's trade, welding. He was like, I can't wait to see this shit. Hey man, I'm honestly, this is what the guy told me. It was funny. But he came back and told me, he didn't tell me that at first. He told me this after he seen my work ethics. I could talk. He said, well, you talk the game, but I had to see it. And once he seen my work ethics and he was with me side by side, we knocked a project out. I dig this. They bid this project for a day and a half. The guy told me, we got a day and a half. I still pay you for it, but let's just get it done. If you can get it done before then, I'm gonna still pay you. So I'm like, okay, we go in and do the job. Now y'all ain't gonna believe what I'm about to tell you. He bid it for a day and a half. I got the job done in 4 hours. Weld up like 36 brackets. It wasn't hard because it was just an inch weld on both sides. That's it. 5 of them on each column. It was 36 of them. Man, we knocked that stuff out. He still paid me for my, time as if I did do a day and a half. I got an extra bonus from actually showing up the day that they wasn't ready. And, I was ready because that's what we agreed to. So I won all the way around the book. But the moral of the story is he looked at me and instantly, like, people instantly judge me because I won't switch it up. They want me to be proper. I can be proper as far as talking to people, but as far as like changing this and just, you know, acting white, I'm not white, man. I don't want to be white. I'm a, I'm a black Native American. That's what I am. I love all people, but this is my culture. This is who I am. I'm not going to change it up, you know, and I'm going to be the best at what I do. I'm going to get my hog on, welding and fabricating, field welding, doing my thing. And I'm going to lead by example, you know, and I know that it's unique to see someone like me, a black welder, a black fabricator, a black installer, that's a rapper. The guy said with rapper gold teeth. Let me get some coffee after that. Anyways, it's just funny how sometimes it feel like they don't want to see us. They don't want to see us represent our culture. It's almost like we steal their property. You know, if someone is your property, you can tell them, don't do that. Don't do this. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do this because in my mind, you're my property still. And you shouldn't act like this. You shouldn't be independent. You shouldn't be doing this. You should be doing this or that or this. That's just what it feels like sometimes. And now with this virus situation, you know, it's showing me that what I've been preaching, let me take that back. What I've been teaching is now coming to pass. We got to be independent. We got to have work ethics. We got to invest in our tools. We got to be bosses as far as getting out here, getting our hands dirty. If we're going to survive, if we're going to make money and get over this hump, you know, no matter how you start, big or small, but you got to start. And most of us need a trade. Most of us need something we can do that actually can make us finances. And this is something that you can make money with. Welding is something you can win on. Like I said, you don't need a GED, high school diploma. You don't need to go to college, and you don't need to get a loan and stay in debt. You can do it. You just got to be willing to say, hey, you know what, I want to make this happen. I can get a tutor. I can work on the job training. You know, I can watch some videos. I can invest in a little machine. I can figure something out. I can take some classes. So much you can do. You just got to be willing to do it. And don't be the average. You know, if it's your culture, represent your culture, man. So when you see me, I'm going to get my hog on with my Viking beard and my rapper gold tee. Black Phoenix. Hog on.